Hey, Eva here from Locker Room Confidential with the divisional round picks on the NFL Playoff Challenge. This week's games include Dallas at the Vikings, which Dallas beat the Vikings in Week 7, 24-14. Arizona at the Saints, which should be a pretty high-powered offensive game on both ends. Colts are hosting Baltimore, which Colts snuck by the Ravens 17-15 earlier this season. And finally, the Jets are going to be playing in San Diego, who have won 11 straight games. So let's start with our quarterback. Last week I had Aaron Rodgers, got to pick a new one as my Packers lost. I'm going to go with Drew Brees. He led the league in touchdowns with 34, and against Arizona's defense that couldn't stop Aaron Rodgers last week. It's a pretty good pick, and hopefully he can move on to the championship round. So my pick for quarterback is Drew Brees. My running back, I'm going to stick with Ray Rice, who will hopefully carry over to double points this week against Indy's defense. Look for him to have another big game. Last week he got me 27 points. My other running back, I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson. You just cannot pass this guy up. I don't know what to expect with that game, but I do expect a big game from Peterson. So making that pick. As far as wide receivers, I'm going to stick with Miles Austin, who did give me 14 points last week. Once again, this week will be double. As my second wide receiver, man, he had a huge game last week, and if the Cardinals are going to win, they're going to have to go to him, Larry Fitzgerald. Then moving on to tight end. Went back and forth on this one between Gates and Clark. I think Gates and San Diego are going to score more points. So that's my reasoning behind that. The kicker, I'm going to go with Nate Kading as well from the Chargers. He's been one of the league leaders all season long. And then finally defense, went back and forth on this a little bit. And I think Dallas's defense might disrupt Favre, who doesn't have good history against the Cowboys in the playoffs, so I'm going to pick Dallas. So my lineup this week is Drew Brees, Adrian Peterson, Ray Rice, Larry Fitzgerald, Miles Austin, Antonio Gates, Nate Kading, and the Cowboys defense, with Ray Rice and Miles Austin getting double the points. So let's have you guys set up your lineups, and good luck this week.